What is happening? Welcome back to another video on Stump Station. If you're brand new, don't forget to subscribe. I always want to make your life better, motivate you, push you, doing interviews, meeting great people, and just single-handedly just to entertain you, to push you towards your goals. That's always what I want to do. Even just going to amazing events and amazing things here in Saudi Arabia. Today, we are talking about the biggest fitness competition in Saudi Arabia, Sandclash 2024. I was organizing the event, so getting videos on the day was super tough, but I did get some amazing footage of the workouts and the athletes, which we'll be going through. And at the end of this, we're going to see some amazing interviews with third place finishers of the competition, which I'm super excited about. Smash the like button if you are at the competition. Comment down below if you are actually there. Would love to know who is watching this that actually was at the competition. And if you met me, would love to see it. What I loved about Sandclash was the fact that we had a 5K run and the fact that we did our first workout on Thursday evening, making it a 3-day competition. I think for the athletes, for the spectators and people, it was so good to see a 3-day competition, so your fatigue is a little bit less, and doing a run outside, which you don't normally see that distance in competition. And it's truly amazing to actually see something like that with the chip timer, making sure that everything is accurate, not with stopwatches and things like that. It was amazing to actually see that in a competition for the first time in a long time. So it was good to see it happen in the Middle East in these big, massive competitions.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway.
Number 2 and 3 were the longest days of competition. It was truly incredible to see the level of these athletes. We got to see them run a 5K. Many of them did go under 20 minutes. Then in the evening, which is the event I'm gonna show you now, the clean ladder. I'll be honest with you, judging this was difficult. The top 4 athletes went under 30 seconds, which meant that I couldn't video everything. I had to focus, watch 2 athletes and see who won. And each head judge was watching the top 10 athletes to see the exact order, because we knew that it was going to be a close race. And 2 people, first and second, tied on time, but the winner won by a tiebreak and literally milliseconds on VAR. What I liked about this competition was that we literally brought VAR in so we can actually analyze every step of the way and see who was going to win and see absolutely everything with all the complaints. Let's just check out all the footage that I got of the amazing clean ladder and day number 2 of competition.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough
What I love about Sandclash is that it's a fitness competition, but it is also a fitness expo where you can walk in and you see all these vendors and you can buy things, and it's like a mini expo, if you will, and you can see some incredible athletes at the highest level. What I love about the SFA is that we have a women's area because we respect the culture here in Saudi, because some women don't want to show their face and they don't want to show themselves uncovered in front of men. And we need to respect the culture, respect the people in the Middle East, and respect the religion. So we have a women's area. So they can, whether you're in the scaled category, the RX or the teams, you can truly just go over there and do it. And I think that's absolutely amazing to have that. So the organizing team that were doing that, absolutely amazing. And it was so good to see some women for the first time competing, and it's a great experience. What I think is amazing that Sandclash allows athletes of different categories to truly compete, which they wouldn't be able to do in any other competition. The only place which you would allow you to do something like this is probably the Riyadh Marathon, but Sandclash is one of the first fitness competitions, not only in Saudi, but the Middle East, which truly cater to everyone. We've got the youth, we've got the adaptive, we've got scaled men and women, we got masters, and we got RX, men and women and teams. And it truly shows, the level difference, but also gets everyone involved to actually enjoy the sport of CrossFit and fitness together, which I fucking love about Sandclash, is that we see the adaptive teams truly out there having fun and having their opportunity to excel in something that they enjoy, which they never got before, so, as well as the younger people coming up. There was actually some younger people, younger than 15 in the competition. It was meant to be 15 to 17. Some people were 14. You know, they lied, but I know who they are. Getting them into the competition. So it's amazing to see that these younger people getting into fitness, into CrossFit, and into making their lives a bit better towards competition and things like that. But here is all the footage on day number 3. I didn't actually get much. It's mainly going to be podium finishes and podium at the end because it was truly such a hectic day for the organizers. What I did find, though, speaking to athletes, they found it was well organized, well run, it was fun, it was exciting, and all the shit and all the crap and all the stress was on the organizing team. And we felt it, we did it, but we dealt with all the issues the best way we could. And that is the hardest thing about competition, is dealing with that. And it was my first time on this side. Loved it. What an experience. But I do miss competing a lot more. It's a lot less stress, actually. And here is the end of the video of the Sandclash, the podiums, the finishes, the amazing things. And at the end, we'll throw in that amazing interview from third place.
To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
You just gotta wanna keep chasing, put you everything you're facing. Keep up with the pace and adrenaline rush starts racing. Get through all the things you hate in. Don't let the others in charge of your dreams. They just don't know what it takes to be seen. You see the ship take control of your team. And if you're alone, then a one-man army. So you better be starving, and you better be carving. Through the hate, keep marching, and every day keep charging ahead till you get what you want, what you dream. Regret is a thing of the past, and you'll see that you always had it inside. It's the key to make the most of this life. Believe.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this all
What is happening, guys? I'm here with,
Halldór Karlsson.
if you can pronounce that right, you're doing well.
Pretty
Where are you from?
from Iceland.
So what are you doing in Saudi Arabia?
So just competed at Sandclash, the RX teams, just placed third. So pretty psyched about that.
Yeah, pretty impressive. What do you think of the standard of fitness and competition here in Saudi?
This is my first competition in Saudi. I've done one competition in Qatar, and I like it. It's a good standard. I like the prize money. It's a good driver.
Who doesn't love the prize money? And I think as well that the Middle East in general is really pushing fitness, whether it be Saudi, Qatar, Dubai, for athletes to be able to try and make a good bit of side money or a full-time living, right?
Yeah, definitely pushes you to compete. It's a nice.
I love it. And you said to me off camera that you've now moved to Qatar, right?
Yes, that's true. Been in Qatar now for about 4 months, and then enjoying it a lot.
How have you found the difference in culture compared to like Europe to Qatar? How have you found that transition?
I feel everybody's a bit nicer here and very open. And I'm coaching back in Qatar, and at the start of the class, everybody comes up to me, says hi, introduces themselves if they haven't met me, and yeah, just very open. I like it.
No, it's true. And I feel like the Middle East in general, I don't know about Qatar, but in Saudi, everyone's very welcoming. They want, when you arrive, they want to take you places, do things, and just make you feel more at home, right?
Definitely very helpful people, just in general.
No, it's true. What is one thing that you miss about the Western world or Europe in general compared to being in the Middle East?
I would say, of course, I miss my friends and stuff like that, but uh, maybe walking. There's not a lot of places to walk, I would say. It's more for driving the cities now that I've been in. They don't like make spaces for you to walk down and stuff, or cycle, if you know what I mean.
No, it's true. And I feel like even in Saudi, like the infrastructure, the way it's built and what's done is more about you drive to a place, then you go around. Over, you can walk or just go outside and run.
Yeah.
You know, and even first thing I do when I go home is I just want to go outside and go for like a long run. Not to, kill myself, but just to enjoy the weather, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And maybe the nature. I miss the Icelandic nature, but you can't get that anywhere else. So
No, that's true. I can gladly say that the Middle East environment might be a little bit different to Iceland, right?
a little bit, yeah.
What is one thing about Iceland, if anyone's ever going to go, anyone's ever going to visit, that you'd be like, oh, you have to do that they may not know about?
Okay. I would say you have to do the West Fjords and just take a trip around there, see everything there. It's take 2 to 3 days. Go check it out.
No, I love it. I'm going to go back just for one last question about competing. You compete, you coach. Why do you do that? What pushes you to do that? And what's your reason why for coaching and competing?
For competing, I would say I don't really like competing that much. My stomach gets all upset. I get really nervous. I can barely eat and stuff, and I'm always puking as well before events and stuff. Not very enjoyable, but I think it's a good challenge, and I think it's always good to challenge yourself, do hard stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And also for bragging rights for my friends. That's like the number one thing I would say.
No, that's fair. I think always bragging to win or basically pushing them and killing them is always nice to brag about, right? And one more personal question. What is your goals in life? What are your biggest things that you want to attain and want to achieve? You've moved around, from Iceland to Qatar, you visited Saudi, you're coaching, you compete, which you said you kind of do for fun when you can. But what are some things that you want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years?
Number one thing that comes up is just family, to build a family. CrossFit wise, I would say it's just compete and maybe get to just the next level. Maybe a team semifinals in Europe. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, pretty much right now I would say it's just trying to build a good future for me and my girlfriend Sola to build a family.
No, that's amazing. You're so young. You said you're 26, you said, right?
27.
Oh, sorry, 27 now. And at the fact you're still thinking, do you know what? I want to focus on family, things like that. Maybe you've adapted that Arab culture a bit too much too quickly.
Maybe, I don't know. I just, it's time to set things in order and try to focus on that stuff.
No, that's true. And I think anyone out there that gets that age or 20s, 30s, that you end up thinking differently, less selfish and more like, right, let's get the money in place, the investments in place, let's get the family sorted, be in the right place for a family, because you don't want to start a family and not be prepared.
Exactly. And I have a twin brother back home in Iceland, and he's got a baby, or 1 year old baby, and so he's a good example for me. And yeah.
No, I love it. I love it. I'll put your Instagram down below if anyone wants to follow you. And guys, make sure you follow for more interviews. And man, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
What is happening, guys? I'm here with
Böðvar Tandri.
and
Ingimar Jónsson.
if you can say those names or comment, I would absolutely love it. I'm going to struggle. Where are you guys from?
We're both from Iceland.
Perfect. I love it. And I know that you guys will compete in this weekend at Sandclash and enjoying it. You guys come third, so congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
How did you find the competition?
Oh, it was awesome. It was very quick and exciting, like fast events, and very well done. The schedule was on point. The competition floor was great. The warm-up area, the athlete area, everything very nice.
No, I appreciate it because behind the scenes, we were very fucking stressed. So we appreciate it a lot. How did you guys find the level of competition for the team event?
Like going into the competition, we were pretty sure that there were going to be like 3 to 6 teams or something that were going to be like a big threat, and that was kind of the reality. As soon as we finished the first workout, or just as soon as we saw the arms of some of the guys, we just noticed like, okay, these guys do CrossFit for real, you know.
Why, does arms indicate how good you are? Because, you know, I'm not doing very good.
Yeah, I think it's the same case with our team. We're doing very bad on the bicep tricep scale, but yeah, I think it was like just the looks of some of the guys were like, oh, these guys are very, very strong. And in team sports or like in team CrossFit events, it's very often about like power output and strength. So we knew it wasn't gonna be for free, at least.
No, that's true. Did you guys come here being like, well, the goal is to podium?
Yeah, for sure. Like the goal is to get the prize money so we could pay the trip back. Like, I was not going to come here for free, for sure.
No, that's fair. And it was tough all the way until the end, right?
Yeah, we had to clinch the spot on the podium in the final event. So it was very exhilarating. It was very tough.
No, I love it. Do you guys compete often at the highest level you can or just in team?
Honestly, for me, this is the first time I compete with people that have been to the games. Like all the competitions I've done before, just local competitions in Iceland. So this is the first competition where there's a designated warm-up area. You know what I mean? It's like my first ever like real competition, so to say. So,
Man, fuck you. You just come in and just go get third. Like, it's my first big competition and just comes out and smashes it. I love it. What about yourself?
Yeah, I've competed when the sanctionals were back in 2020. So I competed in the Reykjavik CrossFit Championship and the Norwegian CrossFit Championship, and I went to the fittest in Cape Town. But after 2020, I've just been doing local competitions in Iceland and Norway.
No, that's fair. Do you guys have goals in CrossFit or wanting to compete or anything like that moving forward?
for me, it's just like there was a decision like 2.5 years back when I just wanted to give like competitive CrossFit a go. Like it's always been a dream of mine, and it's always been like, no, there's just no way you'll ever get there. So I'm just kind of getting rid of that what if, and I'm just gonna give it a full sprint. And if I fall, I'll do it while doing a full sprint. You know what I mean?
No, I love it. And both of you are quite young, 26, 27, all around the same age. So you got so much time. I'm kind of coming to my cap, 30. So maybe 1 or 2 years are the best I can possibly be. But no, I love it. What about yourself? Do you the same?
I think I will have to start pushing in after I finish my master's, which is this year. Right now, I'm training like once a day for an hour, 2 hours. But I want to push it harder and go to the semifinals as an individual and perhaps the games. I think I have the possibility to do that.
Man, I'll be honest. If you're only training 1 to 2 hours a day and you're a good level and you're studying full time, of course you have the potential to go even more. Like, come on, full-time athletes train 6+ hours or full-time jobs, So once that's done, like, you're just going to commit 100% to that?
No, I don't think I can, because I will probably have to get some sort of job because I have a 10-month-old daughter and a girlfriend. So, yeah, I will have to see. But I want to commit to this at least for 1 or 2 years when I'm still young, so I can get some fun experiences.
Congratulations on being a dad. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have any kids?
I don't. One day though.
That's fine. I'm going to ask you guys some more personal goals outside of CrossFit and the gym. Do you guys have any big personal goals that you want to achieve in life outside of the gym and physical fitness?
For me, it's always been a dream to work as like not an actor, but I really like comedy. So doing some sort of like comedy show or something like that, like just like a sketchy, not a sketchy show, like a sketch like Key and Peele. You know what I mean? That sort of show. That's always been a big dream of mine. So kind of just working in the movie area in Iceland, if that makes sense. English is kind of getting in my way, so yeah, I hope that makes sense.
No, yeah, I hope so. Hopefully, a bit better with the English, and then just hopefully pursue it in the future. I'm excited. What about yourself?
Yeah, I would like mostly to get a career path that I really enjoy personally, and that I feel like I'm spending my time helping people, doing something with people, not alone.
Yeah.
So I want to be involved with other people.
No, yeah, I'm the same. I get it. Being a coach and then transitioning to maybe just online stuff. I'm the same thing. No matter what I do, I want to push people to be better no matter what, So I think that's the same thing. That's why you're studying, right? Studying medicine, because you're like, I want to help people in some way in life, right?
Yeah, for sure. To help put the good information out there, counter the bad flow of sketchy information online, at least. I go that route.
No, yeah, that's awesome. No, I love it. And I'm going to put you guys on the spot on maybe a controversial thing in all sports, drugs. You guys are from Iceland. Do you think that there is a lot of people out there in competitive CrossFit that take to get to the highest level? All honesty.
Like in all honesty, I think it's not as bad as many people might think. I think a lot of people who are competing think it's like a huge chunk of people. But of course, I think it's there. And I think in sports like CrossFit, it's such a big advantage for you to use PEDs, to use stuff that makes you stronger or makes you be able to run faster and stuff like that. So I definitely think it's there. And unfortunately, I think it's more popular than it was before. But I don't think it's like a 50% thingy. I think it's a smaller percentage than most people might think. Because after I started training like hard CrossFit training and started to train with people who have gone to the games multiple times, I got to see like this is possible. It's just gonna take years of dedication. And also you can't compare your like sedentary lifestyle of being an accountant and having 3 kids and sleeping 5 hours a day and working out 3 hours a week to the lifestyle of someone like BKG, for example, who's been doing the sport for 12 years and just his whole life and every decision in his life evolves around the sport. You know what I mean?
And I think that's true. I think when you see people go from okay to really good, way too fast, throwing the weights around, maybe they probably are. But then when you see people like BKG that went from, he was a decent semi-final athlete or regionals at the time to making the games, then pushing to podium, you can see that progress over time. And clearly, he's just his full-time job to be the best, right? And I think that's a good example on someone that's been consistent over years and gradually progress over maybe some other people that maybe make the big jump and then the big fall at the same time, right? I don't know how you feel about it.
No, I don't mind if people are just using it for their own personal goals. They do the local competitions, but when we are competing for the cash prizes, and you see somebody who is like, like a little bit sus, then you're like, oh shit, this guy might be taking my second place or first place away from me. And but if you're just doing it for yourself and you want to get a little bit better, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
No, it's true, and I agree. That's what I love about Sandclash is that they test people on the podium to be like, right, last year it was a surprise. No one knew. People knew this year it was coming, even though it's in a different way. And I love it because you don't get it at these smaller competitions. So you can get people that go to competition with money, never try and make the games or the semifinals. And they're that Instagram, looking all good, lifting all the weights just for the money. And it ruins the sport in general, stop it from growing. But I appreciate the honesty. And for both of you guys that want to pursue helping people or maybe competitive CrossFit, hopefully I'll see you guys at the highest level or helping people in the best way possible. Cheers, guys.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.